Welcome to Because Movies. Because
Podcast.
Podcast.com.
This is the last episode we're recording tonight. And if you've ever watched all of our episodes as we do them, we start out pretty serious at the start of the night, but by the end of the night, our brains are like kind of turned to mush.
Imagine if we were drinking the whole time.
Oh my God. We should do that the next fucking time.
We should do it for fun. But,
but you know
how
what
would I find my
we'll
way
forget to
home?
record. Well, there's no chance I'll remember to record on this. There's no way it'll be like flipped upside down or something on the camera.
We'll do it safe and just have it record the whole time, and I'll just take parts of it. Foundation.
Yes. Isaac Asimov's Foundation.
We were going to discuss episode 1 and 2 separately, but we are just going to go into how we felt about 1 and 2 together.
Yep.
Like together.
We watched them together, holding hands.
Yeah.
Very afraid of what would happen.
Popcorn in the middle.
I was like, Phil, feel my empire. It's the dusk.
What's on the bottom of the popcorn?
That's the dawn waking up, if you know what I'm saying.
Do you want me to go through this, or do you want to discuss? Like, we kind of have to, because is Foundation in general is a lot.
Yeah. You can tell this was... So, I've never read the Foundation. I believe there were a series of books by Isaac Asimov. Yeah, Isaac Asimov.
Oh, shit.
And Isaac Asimov, if you don't know, is a lot of people consider him...
Scientist or something?
No. Isaac Asimov is a science fiction writer. But a lot of people consider him one of like the fathers of real science fiction, because he's the guy that introduced the 3 laws of robotics that are used in real science everywhere, right? And Isaac Asimov is
movie
iRobot, based on
iCarly.
who iCarly was a robot built by Isaac Asimov.
Kind of like, not Punky Brewster. What's the robot one?
I don't fucking know.
Shit.
Chappie? Short Circuit.
Short Circuit was awesome.
Did you ever watch Chappie?
Are we drunk?
Did you ever watch Chappie?
I haven't. I've kept on pushing it off. And
it's stupid.
It's on my list.
It's not very good.
It's Neil Blomkamp.
It is like...
Comes around.
Neil Blomkamp had one good movie, and he's been riding it ever since.
District 9.
District 9 is a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
But Elysium and Chappie...
Elysium was 7.
I was not into Elysium. Elysium was so heavy-handed.
Yes.
District 9 was heavy-handed, but didn't beat you over the head. Elysium beat you over the head and then continued to fucking pummel you down into the ground.
Guess what? Next week, we're going to watch a bunch of Neil Blomkamp.
Oak Studios.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I'm just saying that his movies, they try to...
They're not movies.
They're too heavy-handed.
But anyway, Foundation. So yeah, it's based on I was told a magnum opus by Isaac Asimov. This was his like biggest what he wanted to be most known for. Yeah.
And it's like Dune. It's like Game of Thrones. These older books where they build a huge universe. Yeah. Like if you've ever...
It's like the first episodes of Game of Thrones, and you're like, this person, and this person, and this person, blah, 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 blah. And it's like...
You're just being introduced to the different fucking races, how they all work together. Like, to put it in perspective...
Race wars.
Oh, God. I'm surprised. Hopefully they don't come up on this fucking stupid show. Or this good show. Not that fucking stupid Fast Furious.
What are we doing?
I was going to call it The Foundation and The Furious. But, like Stephen King's Dark Tower series, he takes all of his different books and puts them into this universe. He pulls himself into the book. He takes his accident and puts it into the book. So this is his huge magnum opus story, right? That's what Foundation is for Isaac Asimov. So I'm told. That might just be bullshit, but I was told that this was one of Asimov's like greatest works, Foundation. He is a fantastic writer. He was, I believe he's dead. Pretty sure he's dead. So I was very much looking forward to this, and it didn't disappoint, man. Apple has enough money to throw at anything, so it looks fucking good.
That's exactly what I was going to mention, actually. Apple Plus series and Apple Plus series have lots of budget, so they make some quality shit. The one you introduced me to, the spaceship one.
Oh, For All Mankind.
Yes.
They also do make shit. There's a show that they have called The Morning Show.
I tried it.
So did I. I tried it. And I'm like, I can't get into this. I
haven't.
I'm not
I don't know.
I'm not enjoying this.
It's just not my type of show, but it's okay to have shows that are just not your type of show.
Yep.
Like, I won't watch Desperate Housewives.
Amazing Stories. I was super excited to see Amazing Stories come back. It was not very good. Steven Spielberg.
One of my friends really likes C, or whatever it's called, with Mimosa.
Oh, I've heard of yeah.
Yeah. So it's just there's some quality shit on there that
There
you'll
is.
like.
Yep.
And there's a new one coming, Invasion, I think it was called, that we're gonna cover.
Ooh, cool.
So,
But on Foundation, very complex. So yeah, so without describe, because it's huge, all these different races and whatnot. Do you have a favorite sect of people so far in Foundation?
that would be racist.
No, it's not. It's not racist to like a group of people. It's racist to say these people are better than those people because
Well,
they're
that's what you're
X.
saying.
No,
Because
who
they're
do
your favorite. Just like in normal life, I don't have a favorite race.
Oh, shut up.
They're all equal.
No, they're not. I don't care about. Well, that's not true.
No,
I prefer.
no.
I prefer.
Hold on, get ready for the censor.
But no, by favorite I mean who are your like? I hope like when you're watching Game of Thrones, you're like, I hope these guys succeed. You know, who
The
are
main
the guys?
characters, obviously.
But who did you want to succeed? So, okay, in Game of Thrones, let's throw this at you. Who did you want to be on the Iron Throne? If you could have anybody, who would you want on the Iron Throne?
Oh, I was more interested to see what's her face get it.
That doesn't help me very much.
What's her? Sorry,
Dany?
It doesn't. The one on the dragon.
Dany. Yeah,
Okay.
Dany's.
It's been a while since.
See,
Game
I
of
would have
Thrones.
liked to have seen John because John was the one who he was the next one in line, right?
But he would always talk like this, and
But I was interested to
the
see
winter's coming, and
John take it, and if John couldn't take it, to see Tyrion take it. And a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, but he was a Lannister," and blah blah blah. I'm like, that's who I wanted to. Everybody fucking hated the fucking
Tyrion-
Lannisters. I
little
liked
Tyrion.
Little Tyrion.
Yeah, Tyrion was always destined not to have it.
Right.
He was
but
also always destined to help whoever's there.
I liked. Everybody hated the fucking Lannisters because they were slimy people, but they knew how to play the game. That's what I liked about the Lannisters. They knew how to play the fucking game. Yep, scumbags complete, but they knew how to play the game. I liked the way the Lannisters did it. In this show, I always root for the bad guys. It's just I don't know why. I just always like the bad guys.
The bad guy in this,
Bad guys. There's 3 of them.
yes, but the main bad guy, the main
Day.
antagonist, is really like you hate this guy.
Yep. And he is played by an
He's
actor
an ass.
that is so fucking good that I guarantee you don't remember the Marvel movie that he is in because he does so fucking good in it.
No clue.
No, he's also been in a Peter Jackson movie that everybody kind of hated him in.
King Kong? I don't fucking
He
know.
was Ronan in
Transformer.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Remember Ronan? The guy with the fucking who gets with the thing who gets challenged to a dance off at the end of the movie.
Oh, okay, yes.
Lee Pace is this actor's name, and he played Legolas's father in The Hobbit. That's this same actor, Lee Pace.
I don't remember that.
Oh, he's a fantastically good
I
actor, but he's such a good bad guy.
Hated
man.
The Hobbit.
I didn't hate The Hobbit. I was disappointed with The Hobbit.
There was parts of
The parts I was awake for were all right, but
Okay.
but yeah, Lee Pace.
This was supposed to be a quick one. We haven't even started.
My favorite part of so my favorite guy people in so there's all sorts of. There's a guy from Synax which is the girl, not Raish, the girl who's the seer girl who's had the stones removed from her face. She's the one in the mathematics. There's the doctor that she works with. Raish is her boyfriend's name. The black dude is her boyfriend. I can't remember her name. Carrie?
There's a Gul Dornick.
No,
Is
she's
that her
not
name?
Gaul. No, she's not. Oh no, I'm sorry. She is Gaul. She is Gaul. But no, my favorite characters in the show so far they're called
Selden.
Harry Seldon. That's the doctor. No,
I love that character.
Well, I like the guys that are called the Empire. They're clones. They're 3 clones of the same person, and there's a boy, a middle-aged man, and an older guy, and they're called Dawn, Day, and Dusk. Every time you talk to them, whether you're talking to all of them or one of them, you call them Empire. I was just like, I fucking love this. Those guys are my favorite so far. I just think they're so fucking cool. I love that whole ideology that they're worshipped on all these different fucking planets, and it's all because of just kind of lineage, who they are, and it's going to be fun to watch them fall.
Reminded me of pharaohs. Like, they keep them as, like, mummified
Yep.
afterwards.
And they're godlike just because of their lineage that they've come from, right? I love the idea.
But they're always the same person.
Yeah. I just thought that was so fucking cool, that idea.
Cool.
But I loved, in the end of this one, there was, or the end of the first show, there was a terrorist attack that, I mean, and, you know, shows are going to have terrorist attacks. It feels a little ho-hum, yeah. I mean, they want to put in that
this
destruction.
One was good.
Holy shit, was it ever. They destroy a space station, and the umbilical from the space station breaks and starts falling the planet.
It was a space elevator.
Good. Yeah. But it was basically like the umbilical, like it's falling down and smashing across the planet. It was so fucking cool.
And I think it was said in the second. Did you watch the second? Mm-hmm. That when it fell, it pulled and went down like 5 stories into the ground or something.
Like, it was garroting itself.
That's
basically.
It,
oh my God. It was funny because we were watching and they say garrote. And I looked over at Karen. I'm like, do you know what a garrote is? Though they're saying it wrong. It's called a garrote.
Maybe it's what's the word I say? Shit, I forget.
You'll say all sorts of different words I never understand.
Yeah.
But I explained to Karen colloquialism. Now say Dennis Boutsikaris' brewery.
You.
But so yeah, I explained to Karen that a garrote, and if anybody doesn't know, a garrote is basically when you strangle someone, it has spikes and steel on it that as you pull, it rips into the person's skin, and you can effectively use it to slice their throat or even decapitate them. That's what a garrote is. Yep. So when they're describing that as the umbilical goes around, it's garroting itself into the fucking earth. It's like pulling and cutting itself.
Yeah.
How fucking cool is that, man? Every part of this movie, TV show was just, I loved it.
I knew you would love this because it was like Star Wars-esque at the start, like going into it. This is basically Star Wars meets Game of Thrones.
I think it's a bit. I would call it more Star Trek than Star Thrones because it's very scientific. What? Star Thrones. I think I've seen some pornography called Star Thrones.
You get the point. It's like sci-fi Game of Thrones.
But it was very intelligent sci-fi. That's what I like about it, and I think that all comes from the Isaac Asimov stuff.
So
the only thing I can say I didn't like is if you've ever seen a movie that is an amazing movie called The Lost Skeleton of Dr. Cadavra.
Nope, no one's seen it.
No, The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra.
Sorry, I have allergies.
This guy, to The Lost Skeleton of Dr. Cadavra, the scientist guy...
Literally, no one has seen this.
Whenever he does something, he says, like, that's right, I've got to go and do science. He always says, yes, I've got to do science. And whenever he says I got to do science, it reminds me of this show. He's like, yes, I'll have to do math. Math is what it is. Yes, the math is the answer. Stop saying
very
math.
Strong-handed.
That's not the fucking answer to everything. Don't just say math and then show a big bunch of fucking dust flying around.
Well, it's their term of like it's all math. Like
we don't need to answer. We'll just put that. It's our way out of giving the answer.
Not even that. It's just like a go-to saying there.
It got old after a while.
And then after it was episode 2 or the end of episode 1, they're like it's not all math.
But I did like
not math at all.
I did like how Harry Seldon says, "Yeah, we're all going to die within about a generation." And then they ask the girl Gall, they're like, "Is he right?" She's like, "Yep."
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we're all going to die. They're like, "Oh my God, grubble, 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 grubble." And then she goes,
grubble,
grubble, grubble, grubble. That's what you say when people are talking.
It's almost Thanksgiving. I hear you.
And then she goes up to him. She's like, "Yeah, we're really not going to die." What?
It's buzzing.
Is it? Oh, am I getting nudes? Someone asking me if it's still available. Go fuck yourself.
It's the Xbox?
Yeah. The person's name was Bill with an H.
Clinton. Bill Gates.
He's going to buy his Xbox back.
He's dead.
Fuck, this is the original one.
The Prodigy. Gal Gadot.
Yeah, okay. Let's hear you. Let's hear you pronounce half the shit from this fucking
Gal
show.
Gadot.
It is about math.
Oh no. The Prodigy Gal Dornick travels from her academically repressive homeworld of Synax to Trantor, capital of the Galactic Empire, to study under the famed Harry Seldon.
Once you hear Galactic Empire, I can understand the fucking comparisons to Star Wars.
Well, when I saw that Earth that they're on, what is it called?
It looks like Coruscant. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks like Coruscant.
Terminus. Yeah. That looks like Star Wars. Like,
The planet's called
and then
Coruscant.
what she's riding on and stuff. Like,
It's fucking called Coruscant. Don't you remember episode 1?
Terminus.
Jesus Christ.
To study under the famed Harry Seldon, the creator of the predictive mathematical subfield of psychohistory as a reward for solving a centuries-old conjecture.
Now, the guy that plays Harry Seldon, you've probably seen his dad. He's dead now, but you probably saw his dad in a movie that you probably liked.
I see dead people.
He was in fucking Sixth Sense. No, he was. His father was. Oh my God. Someone's name I forgot. He played the first Dumbledore in the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first Dumbledore movies. He looks just like his dad. And I wish. Fuck, I'm drawing a complete blank in his father's name.
It's okay, that's our show.
But he looks just like his dad. His dad was a great actor, bit of a drunk. But he's a fucking great actor. I always get this guy confused with Mark Gatiss, but it's not Mark Gatiss. And he's fantastic. He's fantastic in this show.
They are both arrested on charges of treason. Seldon, because his model predicts the imminent collapse of the empire due in part to the stagnation caused by... Who writes these? Stagnation caused by generations of rule by clones of Emperor Cleon I, and Dornick because the Empire wants her to discredit psychohistory.
Also, clones of Cleon I. I was like, that's a little on the nose because Cleon is just fucking clone.
Cleon, no.
I'm like, come on, man, you can do better than that.
Dornick instead confirms Seldon's model during his trial and condemns them both. But they are spared by Brother Day, Emperor Cleon the 12th. After the Starbridge, Trantor's space elevator is destroyed by apparent terrorists from the feuding periphery kingdom.
Apparent what?
Apparent terrorists.
Yep.
From
an apparent terrace. They put out a terrace and then threw bombs on it.
Terrorists from the feuding periphery kingdoms of Anacreon and Thespis. If this sounds like a lot, it is, but it's fun to watch.
Did you notice what store was in the back of the space bridge?
No.
Dennis Boutsikaris's brewery.
Fucking hate you. Brother Day exiles Seldon and Dornick to the periphery world of Terminus, where they are to build the foundation.
No, Terminus doesn't have the fucking city. It must be the city that the
Terminus.
Empire is on.
No, they are being sent to Terminus.
Yeah, but Terminus is that shit planet that has its own wasteland.
That's where they're being sent.
But I'm talking about the planet that had like all the cities and shit on it that the Empire is on.
Yeah, what about it?
That's like Coruscant.
Congratulations.
Fuck off. Read more about your goddamn
get out of my house.
Take your fucking iPad.
Okay. Where they are to build foundation. A repository of human knowledge that Seldon claims will shorten the dark age that will follow the empire's demise.
Yeah, but shorten it by only like a few hundred years.
Yeah, not much. It's just like it's basically their arc.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So the point here is he can predict that everything's going to fall. Like there's going to be wars, there's going to be issues, and he wants to warn people so that they can make an arc kind of thing that will be there after it's all said and done,
right?
And that can bring back information. And
I think the idea is the arc will effectively restart humanity for the better and say learn from the mistakes of the past, because that's one thing they make a big point of is one thing we don't do as humans is we don't learn from our mistakes, and part of the foundation is to learn from our mistakes of the Empire.
Talking about it now, this is totally Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus wasn't in Noah's Ark. Did he? No, it was God. It was God, yeah.
Foundation episode 2. Selden and his followers proceed to Terminus aboard a slow
Can you imagine how bad Noah's Ark must have smelled? Unless they had those animals like shitting over the side.
But they were used to bad smelling places.
I guess. But it would smell really bad. That'd be like that cat's litter box.
Worse. Because then you got people, like, how are they dealing with their feces?
There had to be people fucking animals too.
Okay. Selden and his followers proceed to Terminus aboard a slow starship and prepare for their new lives on the barren world.
It wasn't so much a slow starship. It would take that long to get there because it was so far away.
The main bad guys, the Empire, said, we're not letting you warp there. They have that technology to go real quick. We're not going to let you do that. If you want to go to this place and make your Foundation BS, we'll just let you go on one of our slow ships.
Also, another comparison to Star Wars, the bad guys are That's right, they're the Empire.
The Gungans.
Yeah, that's right, the Gungans. You used to say Misa a clone?
Misa think you're crazy.
What's that guy's name? Fuck's sake. Our next show, we're going to do the Star Wars contest.
I don't like Star Wars.
And we're going to see what fucking questions you can answer.
I like specific Star Wars things, like The Mandalorian. I'm wearing Grogu underwear.
What's the Mandalorian's real name?
Boba Fett 3.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you have to like trivialize? Give me trivia of Star Wars where you know I don't give a shit.
You just said you like The Mandalorian.
I do, but not like I'm a crazy fanboy who will remember all this stupid shit.
The woman that the Mandalorian meets in episode 2.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Cara Dune.
Pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's just like a name popped up in my head.
It's either Cara Dune or Cara Thrace.
It might
Thrace
be.
is from somewhere else, though.
It might be. I might be thinking of
pretty sure
Battlestar
it's Cara Dune.
Galactica.
Oh yeah, Thrace is.
I don't know.
Either way,
Dornick
watch
reveals
The Mandalorian on Disney Plus.
It's good. Dornick reveals to her lover, Selden's adopted son, Raish. Okay.
You did watch
it's
the show,
colloquial that the psychohistory model is incomplete.
This
alarming him.
This term got annoying to hear after a while. Psychohistory.
Well, it's okay because I wasn't listening. I was just watching.
Psychohistory.
One night, Dornick finds Raish fatally stabbing Selden in his quarters. Raish then ushers the incredulous Dornick into escape pod and jettisons her from the ship.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the Empire investigates. This is kind of backwards, but whatever. Meanwhile, the Empire investigates the Starbridge attack, but is unable to identify its mastermind or conclusively who's writing this? Conclusively attribute.
Someone that's trying to annoy the shit out of you.
Oh, they're like, fucker. Conclusively attribute it to Selden or the government of Anacreon and Thespis. Oh my god. Despite Brother Dusk, Cleon...
You should read audiobooks.
Wouldn't it be fun? Tell me what audiobooks you're looking to get into so that I can do that for you. Could you imagine just all of a
50
sudden...
50 Shades of Grey. She touched his throbbing cock. Put it in my wet hole.
With a
doctor.
gentle respect.
Respect. Respect me.
Read that last paragraph.
God damn it. I'm trying to pick the fucking thing up.
Despite
shit.
Yay!
Despite Brother Dusk urging that the detained delegations from the two kingdoms should be granted clemency, Brother Day opts for a
Whoa.
Brother Day opts for a public execution of all delegates except the two ambassadors, simultaneous with orbital bombardments of their homeworlds.
That was cool.
That was, man. The way they're fucking throwing those people over the side to have them hang. But
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the bombardment.
that was cool. But I did like at the same time they're throwing people over the side to hang them. However, when you throw someone over like a I'll say what 40-foot.
Is that your 3D printer?
Maybe. When you throw someone over a 40-foot thing with a rope around their neck, when they snap at the bottom, their head's going to come off.
That'll be quite the jerk.
Right? But their head's going to pop off their body. But they didn't want to show that.
We don't know the gravity on this planet.
That's true. We don't know how strong these people have strong necks or something.
Yeah.
But I saw that, I was like, that would kind of pop their head off. But yeah, that shows you that the Empire, these fuckers are evil. And I was like, this
not just these guys, but like that guy in particular, because he just decided to do this.
Yep.
It wasn't like he was like, and then he put the burden on the kid too.
Yep.
He's like, "What should we do? You know that it should be this way, but what do you think?" It's like, fuck off.
Should we wipe them out? While he's fucking nodding at him, or should we let them live?
What should we do?
Remember, I know where you sleep, but what should we do?
Yeah,
it was really good show. I'm definitely on board for watching the rest of it.
I'll watch more, no doubt. With the wife, we have 3 ready
There
to go.
is-
Did you watch 3 yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
There is no one in this show, I will say, that I want to see naked, so that's good.
That's not the point, Rob.
I wouldn't mind getting into their foundation. I'm saying.
I like that this show jumps in time.
Yeah, and I
Like we went from episode 1 where it's like, okay, this happened, and then what's
Also-
happening next? Oh, that's like what, 5 years later?
yeah. One thing I did like too is there's a bunch of different races, right? But it earns the fact as to why there are different races. It's not just token Asian person, token black person, token white, token, all these different tokens. They all come from different planets, and there are different races on different planets, and all of them come together. So there's a real reason to have all these different races intermingled across the ship.
So instead of animals,
That's right. It
it's
was
people
Noah's
in the
Ark with
ark.
people.
Yeah.
And if there was a Noah's Ark with people, there would be fucking nonstop.
So you don't know the story. You haven't read the book.
Nope.
You don't know what's happening in the next episode.
Nope.
So where do you think this is going? Like at the end, the pod goes with the main character out into the
I'm hoping
asteroid belt.
I'm hoping the story ends the way George R. R. Martin is going to end the Game of Thrones series, or the Song of Ice and Fire series. He said that everybody dies by the end, and winter covers everything. They're all dead.
I'm only
dead.
talking next episode.
Sorry, okay. Then I was
Like
talking about the
immediately
over arc
after
of the show.
this pod goes flying out. Like, where is she gonna go alone, or are
I
they
think-
gonna meet up again?
I think they're close enough to Terminus that she's going to crash on Terminus. They're all going to be far apart, and they've all got to come together to find each other on Terminus.
Huh.
That's what I think is going to happen. While
I think we're gonna jump again in time.
who do you think that black girl is at the start of the story? The one who can get close to the foundation to get up inside it?
Oh, that was either her daughter
That's what I think is her daughter.
Or-
Because she's pregnant from
or-
Race, right?
or the lady that's pregnant.
The Asian lady.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Do you think they're actually pregnant, or they were thinking of?
No, I think that because they said they take the zygotes out because they think that Terminus and that ship is nowhere you want to be pregnant. So they take the zygote out and they store it. Effectively, they cryo store it. So I think that what turned out to, and maybe all the kids that we saw in Terminus in that one part are all the zygotes, the fetuses that they grew on that ship, that grew and continued to grow as they landed on Terminus. But that's just a thought.
I'm so confused. It's okay.
Did you notice, though, inside the foundation, the first thing that she reached up and found? Did you notice what it was? Dennis Boutsikaris's
Oh
brewery.
God. Okay.
Every fucking time I'm going to get you.
Nope. This is gonna be one that gets dropped. Next time on and because movies, a different Karen.
A different Karen.
A different.
That's all I need is another
different
one.
Host.
A different toast.
Host.
Why? Are you kicking me out or
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
leaving? Oh, okay.
I'm not leaving.
Let's have Karen down here. Good luck.
I'm
Good
gonna-
luck discussing this shit with Karen.
Next year I'm gonna have surgery, and you bet your butt I'm gonna still be here.
Rob, hold my colostomy bag.
That's not gonna.
I guarantee I'm not holding a colostomy bag.
We'll see. I know
Rob,
how curious you are.
Can you hold my colostomy bag?
You'll be like, Phil, I've never, ever held a colostomy bag before. Please do me this one favor before I die.
Phil, that's not your colostomy bag. That's your penis.
Same size.
It's all full of same fluid.
After the
It all comes
surgery.
out of the same shit.
No, the shit comes. Anyway.
Now who's being
Because Movies
rude?
Podcast.com. Please comment, like, subscribe. Go to Rob's Reddit posts and make fun of it.
Yeah, tell me to go fuck myself. Or no, what did he say to me? Just fuck off. Yeah, can you fuck off, please? No, can you just fuck off?
To you.
But I'm okay with people
You
telling me
don't
that.
need to always think it's about you.
Well, excuse me. Or you can go to our other preferred subreddit, which is...
They've tuned out.
What's the other subreddit?
That's not part of the show.
You did create another subreddit, though.
Yes, Kingston Creates.
Dennis Boutsikaris' Brewery.
You're just going to see a Reddit there, then you're going to put it in Kingston, and you're going to be like... They're going to be like, why is this here? And like, I'm just fucking Phil.
I'm going to create a new account named Dennis Boutsikaris.
I'm like everything.
Only stuff that talks about craft
The only
beer.
people that watch the show.
right,
35
goodbye, everybody.
minutes.
What time is it?
35 minutes.
I need some goddamn Taco Bell.
35. Sorcerer Supreme.